U.S. President-elect Donald Trump is choosing to lead the U.S. Secret Service, one of the agents who covered him after a gunman opened fire at his campaign rally in Pennsylvania. Donald Trump Jr. says his father will be naming Sean Curran, who heads the president-elect's personal detail as special agent in charge, to be Secret Service director. Trump Jr. posted on X on Friday saying, and I quote, "Sean is a great patriot and will stop all the insanity once and for all. There is not a better person to be in this position." The agency has been under scrutiny and pressure after Trump was wounded in the assassination attempt at a July 13, 2024 rally in Butler, Pennsylvania, and after a second failed assassination attempt at his Florida golf course on September 15th. In the first attempt, Trump's right ear was grazed by a bullet. He wasn't injured, however, in the second one. Elizabeth Lares is president of E. Lares Consulting and professor emerita, University of Mary Washington. She's now joining us live from D.C. Professor Elizabeth, thank you very much for joining us at this hour. Maybe we can start with your quick thoughts on Trump's latest pick to head the Secret Service. Some critics slam Trump. They say that he's awarding some of his close friends to cabinet positions. But according to you, what does the latest nominee indicate?
Well, first of all, it is not uncommon for presidents to fill significant cabinet positions with their closest aides, people that they know. We know that loyalty is extremely important to President Trump, so it's not unusual. Perhaps some criticism of Sean Curran is that he doesn't have the experience in the Secret Service headquarters. Sean Curran is the head of President Trump's personal detail, which is around 87 Secret Service agents. However, there are thousands in the agency. And so his critics are saying that even though he's risen up through the field, he hasn't risen up through management, and he lacks the management experience to deal with such a large workforce.
Professor Elizabeth, now that that has been said, what do you think, or what do you make of Trump's some of his picks, including the defense secretary?
Well, again, he's picking people that he feels that he can trust, and when they leave office, aren't going to turn around and write a tell-all book, because that was some of his experience after the first administration. And so, a lot of us watched, of course, the Hegseth's hearings, and he had a pretty rough road. And so it's still not clear, if the Senate will confirm him. Again, he's picking a lot of TV personalities, particularly from Fox News. They are photogenic, they are articulate, they are polished. Some of them have a greater depth of experience. For example, Pam Bondi has much more experience relative to the position that he's tapped her for than perhaps Hegseth does. And so he is looking for people that he knows very well and who can communicate his message very well.
What about Marco Rubio?
Marco Rubio seems to be universally applauded. His confirmation hearings went quite smooth. I think it helps him that he is very critical of China. Right now, the American public and Congress is very critical of China, and I think he pushed the right buttons in that area. And so Marco Rubio had long been slated for a significant cabinet position, and he seems to have bipartisan support.
All right, Professor Elizabeth Lares, we'll have to leave it there. It's always great to see you. Thank you for talking to us today.
You're welcome.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.